Hi everyone, welcome back to Astro Sungazer. I'm your host Carrie, also known as Painted Night Owl Feather. I am coming here today to do the astrological tarot report for November 2016. I'm very excited to be here. Thank you everyone so much for welcoming me into your home and welcoming me into your heart. I really appreciate all the love and affection I've gotten since I started doing these. It really means a lot to me. Probably one of the reasons why I held back quite a long time from doing them was, everybody wants to be received well. So I put my fears aside, and it's been a wonderful blessing since I started this, and I'm going to continue. On to that exciting stuff I've got going on. Let me tell you, the energy is just pumping up. But number one, thank you for the beautiful soul that wrote on my um, comments about the deck that I was using. This is a picture of DNA. I hope you can see this much better now. This is by James Wanless, and it's called the Voyager deck. And I'm super excited because I made contact with him. He was so nice and so helpful, and actually offered to send me the book. So I'm just thrilled to death that I got to meet with him, and that also leads me to, it's just one of the most important things is to say thank you to everybody out there. So before I get too far into what I've got going on, a big shout out to Astro. They welcomed me. You can go to astrojar.com. Some of the best readers are on there. They're so much fun, and they're so vibrant and wonderful, and I really enjoy all the readings and everybody that's attached to that. It's growing every day. So also a shout out to Marie Moore, I'm in partnership with her in Astrojar through Minopon. So look them up on YouTube. They're wonderful. I can't even tell you. I'm about to jump out of my skin, excited to be even thinking, the beginnings of collaborating with these people, because they're wonderful and they're so enlightening, and they've helped me so much, and they've helped me grow. And that's what we're all here to do, is just to help one another grow. So anyway, the next thing I wanted to tell you about, which is so super exciting, since I opened this door and decided that I would step through this Astro Tarot journey and bring my gifts out and start sharing them. I also had the pleasure of having a good friend of mine who's very spiritually enlightened, and I love her. I've known her since I was a child. She came in for a visit out of town, and when she came, I said I wanted to use my child's play cards, and I had gotten this new deck, and I hadn't really played with it much, but I had the feeling that I wanted to use it on her. So I opened it up and brought it out, and she said, "Oh, that's funny. That looks like a friend of mine that's in a group of mine, a group that I'm in on Facebook." And it looked like her artwork. Well, sure enough, it was. It was the great Paulina Cassidy, of all people. I can't even tell you how excited I got. I mean, thrilling, thrilling, thrilling. And I'll have to cut this deck because I'm going to pull this card and show it to you. But this is the back of her cards, but this is the front of her card. Will you look at the imagery? Oh my gosh, they're gorgeous. Yes, I love her artwork. I have always loved her artwork. Just phenomenal, just phenomenal. So actually, maybe because that was on the top of the deck, we'll keep that one as the overlying energies for this particular intro, because it's temperance. It's basically speaking to all of us. We have to be tempered, right? Um, Pottery doesn't become fine china until it's been fired in a certain way, and I think that's kind of what we're going through. So maybe that was a message from her. Temperance for all of us to measure everything we've got going on. But I am going to put it back in the deck. Anyway, very exciting. Today I am going to be doing a reading for each of the signs. I decided that it was nice to do the one video, probably a little easier on me, but Everybody's been so wonderful with me, and I felt like it's Halloween, and I'm not going to go out and trick or treating or anything like that. We're going to probably hand out candy here, but that's about it. So I thought, well, might as well do a bigger reading for everybody. It is pretty heavy, thick, sticky energy. I did notice when I was shuffling my cards earlier, I smudged them and I crystalled all of them, and I pre-shuffled everything so that we can um, get some nice clear energy because I know everything's so thick and so sketchy. So I noticed that with the cards that they were really having a hard time shuffling. They the energy is just thick and heavy. So I just gave these a quick reshuffle, and maybe that temperance card will come back up for somebody. Maybe it won't. Anyway, happy Halloween, everyone. This is your intro, and I'm going to go ahead and get going with everybody's video. Um, have a great day. Enjoy this month. Try to dig deep and do the work that we all have to do to get this earth back on track to where we can live abundantly with it instead of against it. So that's the message of the day, and I wanted to use the word Minnetonka with you also, in case you don't know what Minnetonka is. It's great water, and water is consciousness. So we're in a battle for it out in the Dakotas, but we're in a battle for it all over the world, and we all need to come together, band together, brothers and sisters as one, and bring the light back to this earth. Hi, my gorgeous Leos. How are you? Happy Halloween. I know you guys are probably having tons of fun. All kinds of good fun. 'Cause it's Leo time and the sun is at 8 degrees of Scorpio. Ooh, we're diving deep, going down, down, down into Scorpio. We've got the moon and Mercury there as well with the sun. So emotions and communication are traveling with your ruler into the diving deep Scorpio. But the Leos are doing pretty good all the way around. So um, you've got some triggers maybe with some Uranus and some Saturn and Venus. But all in all, your astrology-wise, you're kind of getting a little bit of a lighter load than some, I would say. But let's see what the cards have to say. I'm just pulling them now for you. I've had everything shuffled, of course, and ready for you. Just pulling them now, so I'm seeing them when you're seeing them. And your first card is the Emperor. Look at that card. You've reached some pinnacle. You are not fooling around with your business anymore. You've mastered something. You know the way. You can see all the way around the situation, and you have grown from it. Look at that. You've come out of the ashes and resurrected yourself into equanimity. The Two of Crystals. So tell me, Leo, what did you have to finally figure out for yourself that wasn't balanced? Something wasn't balanced, something wasn't right, and you had to break through that. You had to make sure that things were fair, things were equal, things were in the right alignment. You had to move some energy, heavy-duty energy, and you had to pull out everything you had in you to do it. But at the end of the day, you took your title, you took your crown, and let's see if it said to go home or stay and play. I'm just curious. Well, it looks like those are the Voyager cards, by the way, James Landless. Total shout out to him. can't wait for the book. Um, but you got the Hangman, so it puts you in a position of, oh, let me get the light. There we go. Put you in a position of having to observe things in a different way. And once you did, turned into the magician. You decided to move things the way you wanted them to be. Take your resources and make magic with it. And now you're sitting very proud of yourself. Did you feel wise? You feel like you took the right advice. You listened to your soul. You listened to your higher knowing. And now you get to sit there on the owl's back and be the wise one. Because you've mastered something. And you did really well at it, too. See, I knew you had done great, Leo. Ha! Because at the end of the day, it's all about the truth and the integrity of something, right? So, maybe either your truth and integrity were questioned or somebody else's was. And if it was somebody else's truth or integrity that was questioned, you broke through that. If it was yours, you came through with shining colors. Your truth and integrity are always there. Leo people are really warm and friendly and outgoing, and they're the sunshine people. And, you know, so if somebody questioned you, they didn't mean to. Because you're really living in a state of enchantment at all times. Everything is new and wonderful and exciting for you. And, so now you get to show that to the world, because you're going to forgive whoever it was that did something to you, or you're going to forgive somebody who questioned you. Okay? So if they questioned you, you can understand why they questioned you. And if you had to question somebody and they didn't turn out to be such a great answer, you're going to forgive them anyway. And isn't that wonderful and warm and sunny and just like a Leo, you know? You know, you're going to shine that. You're going to shine that light for whoever that was in either direction, because you get the Hermit card. So this is what where you're going with it. It says take a break. Take a break from society a little bit. You know, pull yourself back. You have the capabilities of being a mentor by being slow and calm and steady. And you know, basically taking that extra step to commit yourself to your spiritual growth. That even though you could have been angry or you should have been angry, you chose not to. You chose to take a step back from the scenario and make sure that your highest truth comes out. It's back to that truth and integrity card. And you've got the King of Summer as your next card. You're honorable, devoted, mature, and warm-hearted. A romantic partner you can trust. Excellent advice comes from your heart. Getting involved with a cultural or creative endeavor. Okay? So, you know, having that warm-hearted, loving, open nature in spite of whatever tests have come your way. You know? Being able to still embody that joyful, playful energy without taking it all so to heart. And the next card you have is the Ace of Autumn. A windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A successful project, a happy change in your career. So are you changing jobs? Did they question your integrity or your authority and you decided that's enough of this? I forgive you and I understand why you did that, but I'm going to take my little caboose and go home after thinking about it. You know, is that maybe what this is about? That you're going to take a break from all of that for a minute and step back and decide which is the highest way that you can travel out of this scenario. Because it looks like you're either going to get a lot of money, you know, like all of a sudden you're not going to need that job anymore. You're not going to need to justify yourself to anybody. Or you're going to get some advice, some really excellent advice that's going to help you make a clear decision. Um, or somebody's going to help you with something to help you move your energy a little bit. So that's a great, fantastic reading, actually, for Leo this month. Falls right in line with what I was saying about, um, you know, your chart being wide open, a lot of playfulness. Don't be worried about the challenges. Anything that's coming up that's a challenge right now is for our highest good, and it's breaking away the things that no longer serve us. So let's go with that and enjoy. Have a great month of November. If you have any questions, please leave me some questions down below. If you have any comments or anything, I'd love to hear back from you. Um, you know, go have fun. I know you got an outfit for Halloween. Go have fun. Go enjoy the kids. Go enjoy the magic of the season. You're a magical creature. Go co-create. I want to hear what you're doing. So have a great month, and thank you again for being here. Mwah.